I want to bring in the Secretary of State of Michigan, Jocelyn Benson, who is at the heart of what is happening tonight. Secretary of State, good to see you. I do believe we've got her here. Here we go. All right. So we started the show talking about the Wayne County Board of Canvassers refusing to certify the results from that county. I was on with the lieutenant governor. After he left, we found out that they had changed the vote and they've now certified the results, apparently after 3 hours of public pressure. But there's some request for you to do something in the state. So I want to know whether you know that, whether you were involved in that, and what that means.
Well, yes, I think this is really a reflection of truth winning out and winning, and voters' will and voices winning the day. The 4-0 vote by the Wayne County Board of Canvassers to certify the elections for all of Wayne County, including Detroit, really underscores the fact that there were no irregularities. There was no widespread fraud found in Michigan, found in Wayne County. What there were and what was an issue were some bookkeeping errors that, frankly, are really, par for the course and quite common throughout the state and other states as well. And they've never held up certification before. In fact, even in 2016, there were 80% of precincts found to be out of balance. Here in 2020, closer to 40% were found to be out of balance, yet it did not hold up certification in 2016 and shouldn't and ultimately didn't hold up certification here. Now, what our office was then asked to do was to look into those bookkeeping errors and to try to address some of those clerical issues. And so we're going to be looking into that request. And certainly it's important to us that every valid vote is counted and that the public have full faith in the results of the election as an accurate reflection of the will of the people.
So is that request by them binding upon you, or have you agreed to do it, or you don't mind doing it?
It does not appear to be binding. We're still looking into those details. And again, this is all happening as we speak. I think the gratifying thing is really what was validated, which was there was no widespread fraud, no irregularities, only clerical errors, and the results have now been certified. This now clears the way for the state certification of the results in the days ahead, and we can move forward ensuring that the will of the people in Michigan are heard and are reflected in the official certification of every county in the state.
What happens next? When does was this going to affect the state certification? And is there anything else outstanding in Michigan where it can go wrong? Or is Michigan going to certify that Joe Biden won the presidential race in that state?
We certainly appear to be fully on track to certify the results of the election as we've known them for nearly 2 weeks now, which was, not just in the results with the presidential race, but other races as well, including the U.S. Senate. So there are still a few counties that are finishing up their canvassing process, which, again, is proper protocol. We fully expect they'll certify. Then the State Board of Canvassers will perform their ministerial role, certifying the results, which the governor and I will then validate, and we'll move forward from there. Ensuring, again, that the votes as reflected in the unofficial totals become that full certification with the official results and the electoral votes for Michigan going to President-elect Joe Biden. And
do we have a date when that's going to happen, or a date by which it has to happen, the full state certification, or all of the precincts, all of the counties certifying?
Well, today was the day for the counties to finish their certification, and now it goes to the state, and it will likely be sometime next week. Again, this is all still happening as we speak. So I expect the State Board of Canvassers will meet sometime next week or sometime very shortly in the days ahead to perform their ministerial role of certifying the full statewide results, which will then be transmitted in the proper course to the legislature and in other official capacities onto Washington.
I saw earlier on Twitter people were very concerned about the outcome of this after the first vote. And someone said, is Jocelyn Benson concerned? And you tweeted back that you're not concerned. So you thought this was going to go the way it ended up going. We appreciate you taking time to join us this evening. Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, thank you for joining us on such short notice.